Welcome to Foglight Data Solutions. This video explains how to create a user-defined collection in order to ensure that password policies are enforced on your SQL Server instances. My name is Janice Griffin, and I'm a solution consultant here at Quest. This tutorial will show you how to set up a user-defined collection to check your password policies in your SQL Server instances. In order to create a user-defined collection, you must have administrator permissions in Foglight. This password policy check is based on tip number 5 in the article 13 SQL Server Security Best Practices. Tip number 5 explains that the best way to secure SQL Server is to use window authentication only. However, if you must use SQL Server logins, you can still enforce password policies by checking the items listed below the username in Management Studio. To continually check to see if password policies are correctly set, you can create a user-defined collection in Foglight. To create this password policy check in Foglight on the global view, select one or more SQL Server instances by checking the box on the left-hand side of the instance name. Then check Settings, Administration, and at the bottom of the administration screen, select User-Defined Collections. In the User-Defined Collections screen, in the lower right-hand corner, select the Add button. Then Set Details. Enter the collection name, the collection description, and the SQL text. Check Verify, so Foglight can check the syntax of the SQL statement. Once it's successfully verified, close the results page. Then go about changing the displayed columns data types and select the key value for the collection. Once you've set all of the data types, click OK. Then finally, in the bottom right-hand corner, remember to save your changes. You can view your collection by drilling into the instance in the global view. On the right-hand side of the breadcrumb trail is a user-defined drop-down. Choose Collections. In the Collections list, find the Check Passwords policy to view your non-compliant passwords. Here you can see the username that don't have any policies checked. You can see whether they're disabled or not, if they've had an expiration of their password, or if their username is the same as their password. To clone this policy check for other SQL Server instances, go to the global view and select the instances that you want this policy check to be in. Select Settings, Administration, and User-Defined Collections again. This time, though, instead of Add, we are going to clone. The clone collection basically prompts you in the drop-down for the instance where you've created the actual collection. Add the agent, choose the collection, and copy that collection to the other instances that you've chosen. Save the changes. Then verify that those instances, by drilling into them, contain that collection. User-defined, collections, check password policy, and you can see I have one that's not compliant. To learn more about best practices for SQL Server security, review the article 13 SQL Server Security Best Practices. To learn more about user-defined collections in Foglight, visit our support site at support.quest.com. Or for quick support questions, follow us at Quest Experts on Twitter.